In this video, we will learn how you can automatically send the certificates to your customers on WhatsApp on course completion in Kajabi. So this is my WhatsApp web, and here you can see I was able to create and send an automatic WhatsApp message to my customer along with the certificate attached with this particular message. And here this certificate is actually downloadable, which I can clearly show you. This was the certificate which I have created automatically. All you need to do is to just create a form and embed it at the end of your course, so that on the completion of your course the customer will submit that form, and as soon as they are going to submit that form, the certificates will be created and automatically sent on the WhatsApp. Let me even show you. Here you can see this is my course. I will preview this particular course and then I will directly take you to the last section of this particular course where I have actually attached this form. Okay, so here you can see this is the last chapter, and as soon as this course will be completed, customer will actually find this particular form. Congratulations, you have successfully submitted and completed your course. Submit your name and email address to receive your certification of completion. And as soon as they're going to submit this form, the certificate will be created automatically in the Google Slides and it will automatically send to the WhatsApp. And here you can see in the Google Slides, I have just created a single template of course completion certificate, and in place of that, the values will be replaced automatically of all the customers, and this is how the certificate will be created here, and it will then send to the WhatsApp. And how did I do that? So basically I have connected all these applications, basically the WhatsApp, the Google Slides and the Kajabi application with the help of Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing integration and automation software, and you can also reach here by typing pabbly.com/connect. I will also attach this link in my description box. Now if you are a new user of Pabbly Connect, you will have to sign up for free. I'm already an existing user, so that is why I'm clicking on signing. And in the free account, you will also get free task to test these kinds of amazing automation. Now click on access now, and this is how you can reach out to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. And after reaching out to the dashboard, you'll have to click on this blue button, create workflow, and just provide a random name to your workflow, to your automation. Let's say I'm providing the name as send certificates on WhatsApp after the course completion in Kajabi. How about I provide this particular name? You can provide anything. Now click on create and you will actually find two boxes in front of you. Those are actually trigger and action. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. When this happens, do this. So understand with an example. Whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, let's say send an email via Gmail application. And here according to our use case, whenever the course is completed in Kajabi application, or you can say whenever the form is submitted in Kajabi application, automatically generate a certificate via Google Slides application and then send it to WhatsApp application. So this is how we need to always select the applications in which we are setting up an automation, and here we are setting an automation in between Kajabi, Google Slides and WhatsApp. So that is why the first application here will be the Kajabi, and I want whenever the new form is submitted, this automation should trigger. So that is why I have selected the same trigger event. Now the idea here is we are going to connect the Kajabi application with the Pabbly Connect with the help of this webhook URL, and the instruction for the same is already given. And what will happen as soon as the form will be submitted here, the details of the form submission will be captured here automatically, and this is how the automation will take place. So firstly I have copied this webhook URL. Go back to your Kajabi forms, and here firstly I'll show you the form which I have created. So under this marketing option, I have the form solution, basically the Kajabi form solution. All right, and here I have created a form with the name of certificate registration form. Here you can see I have the form name as certificate registration form. Firstly I'm going to show you the embed section of this form. Here you can see if you will go to this embed section, you will actually find an embed code. You just need to copy this particular code, and then you will have to go back to your, basically you'll have to open your products, basically the course which you are selling. Here if I will click on this product section, and here is my course, I will directly go to the last page, basically the last lesson of this particular course. Okay, so I have the last course as this. Let me open that. Here you can see the 10th lesson. Let us edit this lesson, and here exactly you will find an option of editing. Basically the source code, basically two angular brackets. When you will open these angular brackets, you will find that here I have pasted my form code, basically that embedded code. So this is how you can also embed your form into the last section of your course, and after that you will have to connect your form with the Pabbly Connect. How? Well, we have already opened our form. If I will click on this form details again, you will find an option. Basically you will find three dots at the top right corner. Again you will have to click on that, and here exactly you will find the webhooks option. Firstly I am going to delete this existing webhook, and here I have copied the new webhook URL, and here I am going to paste this webhook URL and click on save, and this is how your Kajabi forms is actually connected with Pabbly Connect. Now as soon as I am going to submit this particular form, the data will be captured here in the Pabbly Connect, but before that you will have to click on this recapture webhook response once again and read the instructions that log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do a test submission or record so that the data can be recorded here. So you will have to make a dummy submission here in this particular form. So how about I just provide a dummy detail, something like demo user is the name of the person, or demo@pabblytudes.com is the email address of the person who is actually completing the course or who is interested in receiving the certificate. And here this is the most important thing, that you will have to clearly mention that they should provide the WhatsApp number if they want to receive the certificates on WhatsApp. So here I am going to add a dummy WhatsApp number here. In front of you I am adding this number, but don't worry, I will replace this number with the genuine one when I am going to send the message. Now click on submit, and here you will see the response will be received by Pabbly Connect. Let us wait for the response. All right. And here you can see as soon as I have submitted the data, as soon as I have submitted the form, the details are here. Certificate registration form, phone number, name, email address. So we have all the data, and the presence of this data clearly shows that the first step of our automation is working absolutely fine, which was connecting Kajabi forms with the Pabbly Connect and capturing the data here. Now we want to generate the certificates. For that I'll have to select Google Sites. But before that, firstly I'll take you to the Google Slides where I have created a nice template for my certificate. Here you can see certificate of completion. Congratulations. The student name will appear here. You have successfully completed our 8 weeks Java course, and here the date will appear. So basically I want to create the certificates with the help of automation. So I just want to replace these two values in this particular certificate template, and this is how I'm going to generate the certificates. So from where I will get the student name? Well, I have just received the data from the form, so I have the student name. Now I also need this date as well. So from where I'm going to receive this date? Let us check whether we have received any date along with the form submission. No, I have not actually received any date. So for that, before I actually select the Google Slides, here I'll have to fetch the date, and I'm going to do that with the help of date and time formatter, which is an amazing feature of Pabbly Connect. And in action event I will directly search for the current date, and it has even several amazing features, but this time I'm going to go with this particular one. Click on connect, and the first thing it will ask for the basic format. So I would like to receive the date in this particular format, basically dd/mm/yyyy. I don't want any time with this particular date, so this is how I am going to fetch the date. Now finally I have the name of the person and I have the date of the person. Now I am going to generate the certificates with the help of this automation. So click on this plus icon, and here you need to search for the Google Slides, and in the Google Slides, basically with the Google Slides, we are going to create the certificate. In action event, well, here we are actually creating the presentation. We are creating the certificate from a template. So that is why I will select this particular action event. Now click on connect. Click on add new connection, sign in with Google, provide the access of your Google Slides account. All right. Click on continue, and here you can see the authorization is successful and your Google Slides account will be immediately connected with Pabbly Connect. Now after that, the very first thing it is asking to select the template presentation. So I have the template presentation name as template of course completion certificate. So let us search for the same, and here you can see whatever the slides are available into my Google Slide account have started visible here. But here I am going to select only this particular template. Now it is asking for the title of new presentation. Basically the slide, the certificate which will be created, what should be the name of that certificate? Well, it should be of course something unique. So how about I write something like certificate for, or here I will add the name of the person. And where we have the name? We have the name in the above step which we have received via Kajabi, and I don't need to manually copy this data and paste it here. If you will click on this particular field, you will find the above data here in the drop down. We are going to map the data instead of adding it manually. So here if I'll click on it, it has mapped automatically. And what is the significance of mapping? So whatever the values you will map here will be replaced automatically when this automation will work in the real time. Okay, so let's say some other user is submitting the form, so that data will replace this existing value automatically, and this is how the automation will take place, and this is the power of mapping, power of automation. And the last thing, it is asking for the new presentation location, basically where you would like to store all these certificates. So I want to store all these certificates in my Google Drive folder, and here in my Google Drive I have already created one folder with the name Java course certificates of all students. So I am going to select the same. Well, it has selected automatically already. Okay, Java course certificates of all students. Now finally it is asking for the student name and the date. So basically these are those two variables which I have kept in my template, and it is asking that what value should come in place of these values. So here the person name, basically the customer name should come. So that is why I am going to map the customer name, and here the date should come, and we have received the date from the date and time formatter, remember. Okay, so this is the current date, and if I will click on this button, you will see the magic that a certificate will be added here automatically. Click on this button and wait for the response. And you can see the response is received, going back to my Google Drive folder. Okay, and waiting for the response. How about I refresh my Google Drive? And here you can see we have the certificate with the same name, certificate for demo user. Let us check, and we have provided the same name as certificate for demo user. This name will change automatically as soon as the new certificates will be created. And here we have the certificate. Okay, let us check. Let me open that certificate. And here you can see the certificate of completion. Congratulations demo user, you have successfully completed our 8 weeks Java course 25, basically here this date. Okay, ABC Training Private Limited. So this is how you can also generate the certificate automatically on every form submission. So the second step of our automation is also done. Now we just need to send this data, we just need to send these certificates on WhatsApp. But before that, I'll have to change the permission of this particular certificate from the private to the share with anyone. Okay, so here I can do two things. Either I can directly change the permission of this particular folder. In that case, I don't need to perform extra step for changing the permission of the file. But if for the security reasons I'm not interested in changing the access permission, in that case I am going to add an additional step, and that additional step of Pabbly Connect will change the permission of this particular certificate instead of changing the permission of the whole Google Drive folder. So how you can also do that? Again, click on this plus icon, and here you will have to search for the Google Drive. Okay, let me search for the same. Here is the Google Drive, and in action events, since we want to share the access, so that is why the action event will be, where is the share? Okay, share a file with anyone. Okay, from private to public, it will be from private to public. Okay, click on connect, click on add new connection, click on sign in with Google, and provide the access of your Google Drive account. click on continue, and here you will see your Google Drive account will be also connected immediately with the Pabbly Connect. And now finally it is asking for that specific file ID whose permission you would like to change. So instead of mapping the data from this drop down, firstly I am going to enable this mapping button, removing the existing ID, and then I am going to map the ID of my certificate which I have received in the previous step only. Let me show you where is my previous step. So here we have the previous step of the Google slide. Here you can see this was the Google slide step, and here if you will see the response, we have received a presentation ID also, and I am going to map the same ID here. Okay, and what will happen every time the new certificate will be created, the new ID will be mapped here automatically. Okay, once I map this particular value, finally I will click on this button and you will see the permission will be also changed. Okay, after clicking on this button, here you can see the responses received and the drive permission, anyone with the link, anyone has been changed. So this step is also done. Finally, we are ready to share it on the WhatsApp. And here let me show you one very important thing, that is in this response we have also received the PDF file link. Here you can see export links application/PDF, and here we have the URL of the PDF which we are going to attach in our WhatsApp message. So here you can see it is actually the downloadable link, and this is the same certificate which we have created with the help of automations. For now I am going to close it and let's proceed further. And here as the last step we are going to add WhatsApp Cloud API. Okay, and what is this WhatsApp Cloud API? Well, you cannot actually send the WhatsApp messages directly. You need a dedicated software for sending the WhatsApp messages, and here I am going to use this WhatsApp Cloud API, which is the official API of WhatsApp which Facebook has launched. Okay, and here action event will be the send template message, and don't worry, I'll show you everything from the scratch, that how you can reach out to the WhatsApp Cloud API or how you can perform the automation. So firstly you will have to type developers.facebook.com in your browser and press enter, and this is how you will reach out to the website of Meta. Well, it is actually the website of Facebook only, basically the website of WhatsApp Cloud API, and I already have an account and I'm also logged in. So it is clearly showing that my apps, and as soon as I'm going to click here I will reach out to the dashboard. And after reaching out to the dashboard, basically after setting up an account in WhatsApp Cloud API, the very first thing you will have to do is to create an app and then generate a permanent token. Why permanent token? Because for the connection it will definitely ask you the token. Okay, and here you can see I have created several apps, so that is why I'm not going to create the app from the scratch, but I have attached a video in my description box for your reference if you're not sure how you can create an app. Okay, so you'll have to create an app and then generate a permanent token, then you can come back to this video, and once you will create an app you will find your app here. You will have to open your app, and in the left hand side you will find an option of WhatsApp. Click on getting started, and here we have all the details, basically the phone number ID. Here you can see the phone number ID. Again I'm going to copy and paste it here, phone number ID, and the last thing it is asking for the WhatsApp business account ID. Again I'm going to copy and paste it here, and here it is asking for the token. Well, instead of adding the permanent token I will use this temporary access token, but make sure that you do not use this temporary access token because it will expire in 23 hours. Okay, I am creating this automation just to show you that how connections can be made, so that is why I am using this temporary token. But if you are actually sending the genuine messages, you will have to generate the permanent token, and as soon as you will click on the save, your WhatsApp Cloud API account will be also connected with Pabbly Connect. And firstly it is asking to select the template name. Well, whenever you want to send a WhatsApp message to your customer, to your user, to your client, firstly you will have to create a message template, get it approved via Facebook, and then only you can actually start initiating the conversation with your customer. So firstly I'll take you to the WhatsApp Cloud API account. Here under the step 2 option you will find an option of here. You will have to click on that link, and here exactly you will find several message templates which I have created into my WhatsApp Cloud API account, and I have actually created them and get them approved. You can even check that the status of these templates are actually active, and here I will show you the template which I have created for sending the certificates. Okay, so the name of my template is actually participation certificate, and in case you're not sure how you can create a template, again you can find a relevant video on our channel for the same, or I will also attach it in my description box. And here is the button of creating the template. Firstly I'll show you my message template, and from here also you can actually learn how you can create the template. So here this is the name of my template. The language I have selected is English. Here is the header. Well, in my message template I have attached a document in my header, but in case you want to attach any video, any image, or if you also want to attach any text along with your message, you can also do the same. For now I will keep it as media only, and from here you can actually preview your message. And after the header, here is the body content, basically the message which you would like to send. Okay, so this is the same message which I am going to send, and here in my message you must be noticing these numbers within the curly braces. So these are actually the variables. Basically these are same variables which we have kept in our certificate also. Basically this will work in the same manner. Okay, these value will replace automatically when this automation will work in the real time. So whatever the values I want to keep on changing, I have kept it in the form of variable. You can add as many as variables you want from this particular button. So this is my message. In case you want to attach any footer, any button, you can also do the same, but these are optionals and these were actually not required, so I have not added any of these stuff. And here once you will create a template, do not forget to provide the samples. Samples are just the values, basically the random value, the sample content which will come in place of these variables. Basically we are telling the system that what values will come in place of these variables. Okay, it's as simple as that. And after the creation you will have to submit this template for the approval, and it might take a few hours or maybe 48 hours maximum for the approval. Now I am going to copy this message template, go back to Pabbly Connect, and here I am going to select the same message template, and here you will see as soon as I will change the message template, here the below fields will be also changed automatically. Basically here I have 1 2 3 variables. All right, let me show you. 1 2 and 3 variables, and one is for the document. So here you will see that these fields will be appeared automatically. Okay, here you can see the header document URL. This is the same document header. Okay, this is the file name, and body field 1 2 3 are actually those 3 variables. So we are going to map the data here one by one. Keep these two things as it is. You do not have to do anything. Now it is asking for the recipient mobile number. Again I am going to map the number from here. Let us search for the number. Okay, so we have the number as this, and here in front of you I am mapping this dummy number, but don't worry, I will replace this number with the genuine one, and I'll show you that how the message will be arrived. Okay, and make sure when you will provide the number, it should be in this particular format. Okay, basically with country code and without plus sign. And here I would like to give a tip to you that when you are collecting this WhatsApp number of your customer, you should actually mention in your form that they should provide the number in this particular format only, so that will be easier for you to map that customer's number here. All right, now it is asking for the header document URL. So remember, we have just received the PDF URL in the previous step. So I am going to map the same URL here. How about I directly search for that link with the help of PDF, and here we have the /PDF. All right. Second thing, it is asking for the file name. So how about I write something like certificate of, and here I will map the name of the person. Okay, I have mapped in the name also. Now it is asking for the final name customers, basically the customer's name. And what is the second field? So firstly I'm going to map the name, then I will check what is the second field all about. So we have the second field as congratulations, we are pleased to inform you that you have successfully completed the dash. Basically they have completed the course. Well, if you want, you can write something manually also here, because this value will not be changed. Okay, we are actually okay if this value will not change. Okay, so Java programming course, how about I write something like this. Okay, and the last thing it is asking for the body field 3, that is the team name. So you can provide anything. So how about I provide something like ABC training only. So I will provide the same company name basically. Okay, so I have added all the details. Now finally, firstly I will open my WhatsApp web and I am going to delete this existing message from here. Okay, and then I will click on this button. Okay, here you can see it has been deleted. Okay, then I will click on this button, save and send test request, and wait for the response. Okay, I have just forgot to provide the genuine number, so firstly I'll have to delete this. Okay, so just to show you how the messages can be received on WhatsApp, I have removed the mapping and manually provided the number, basically my number. Okay, waiting for the response once again, and yes, the response has been received, and here the message is also arrived. Hi demo user, congratulations, we are pleased to inform you that you have successfully completed the Java programming course. Please find that dash PDF contain your certificate. Hope your significant and successful career in life. Best regards, ABC training team. And here we have the certificate. Well, I'm not going to download the certificate. Okay, I'll download it for you, no problem. Okay, let us check whether the certificate is actually same or not. And yes, the certificate is also the same. So this is how now onwards, as soon as the person will complete the course, they will receive that form, and whenever they are going to submit that form, the certificates will be created automatically and it will then send automatically via WhatsApp, basically on WhatsApp. And for that you just need to set up this automation inside Pabbly Connect just once. I'm repeating this again, you need to set this automation inside Pabbly Connect just once, and after that everything will work in the backend. Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. And here I'm also going to attach this workflow link into my description box. So if you will click on this link and sign up for free in the Pabbly Connect, the same workflow will be cloned into your account, that too for free. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.